Hello Pisces! Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Art Nouveau Tarot. It's from 1989, so I don't think there's a website, but if you want to look up the information there... Who is their artist? Matt Myers. There we go. I was like, I know it's on there. Like, back when I bought it, it was $14 clearly, but... There's that. And Sword of Oracle Cards, Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I did see some Hay House websites on here, so if any of that works for you, feel free to check it out. Sandra Ann Taylor, Ann with an E. Okay, what do we have for Pisces? Oh, is that good, bad, or indifferent? Okay, so this deck is a little different. I forgot until just now. You got the wheel at the bottom, so I feel like you have a wheel coming up. The wheel moment is coming up, but it's kind of like you have to choose which way you want this to go. That's the Two of Staves. So it's like you got to make a decision, and whatever decision you make, you will follow through on. But the moment is coming fairly soon. That's not the Ace of Swords, but it almost looked like it. This is what's coming towards you. Now, to me at first, I thought it was the Ace of Swords because you can see that sword in the distance up here. But the Four is like fixing something you previously thought was out of your reach. Because it's kind of like the sword is floating up here, right? I'm feeling like something is coming within your grasp, but you're going to have it for a little while. In the sense of like you're going to have a little while to choose, but once it's gone, it's gone. But if you grab it, it's yours. This isn't just going to sit on the table and wait for you to choose it. It's going to show up, it's going to hang out for a little while, and then if you don't choose it, it's going to disappear. If you claim it and own it, you'll keep it. There's a big question whether you're going to make judgment go in your favor. You're in control with this one. In the sense of like, it's not like circumstances are lining up for judgment to go in your favor. It's kind of like the opportunity is in front of you, and if you grab hold of it and activate it, you will put judgment in your favor. It's like you putting judgment in your favor. It's not like, judgment shows like this is the question card, and I'm like, why is it the questions? Because like it's not going to enact on its own. It's not just going to default in judgment go in your favor. If you activate it, you will put judgment in your favor. That's very interesting. Who is this? Who is this? Someone new seems like they have a possibility with you. Now, it doesn't have to be romance. Could be a friendship. Could be a business connection. Now, when I say a business connection, somebody who I feel like they just stay in your business sector. They don't bleed over to like a friendship outside of work. This may be somebody you see in the office or you deal with business-wise, and they stay in that realm. But somebody who's very protective isn't the right word. It's like they look out for you. It's somebody who likes you automatically. It's just like they have that feeling they just like you. They just like you. It doesn't have to do with anything romantic, and that's the thing. It's kind of like when you meet somebody and they remind you of a sibling or like a child or a parent. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with romance. It's just that that energy where it's like you just care about that person. It just kind of has that feel to it. Has nothing sexual about it, but I feel like that's what this is. It's ironic to me because it's oftentimes referred to as a romance card. I don't think this is. I think this is somebody who genuinely cares about you and your well-being. You and your well-being. I almost said bearing. Well-bearing. Your weight-bearing. The weight you're bearing. So this is somebody who feels like you do too much. And that you need some help. Not in a negative way, but just kind of like you deserve to have a better life, and they want to help you have that. And they like being in your life. They think you deserve a better life. It's something like whatever you're carrying, whatever you're dealing with, they feel like you deserve to have a better life. Something like that. It's a general read. Take it with a grain of salt. haven't even got the oracle cards out yet. 5 minutes in. What's up? Oh, they came out upside down, and the 2 cards that came out upside down are good cards to have upside down. There's a healing energy here. I think I already mentioned that. The 4 of Swords is typically a healing energy. But, like, unbreak my heart over here. Like, the broken heart upside down is telling me the person who looks out for you may have experienced a great loss. And by helping you, that is healing their broken heart. It's almost like they lost somebody in the past that you remind them of. And that it's gone. That's over. They can't fix that for whatever reason. It's just, it's unrecoverable. But by helping you, it helps them heal that pain. So if you allow them to help you, I don't feel like it's anything creepy. So I know it might sound a little weird, but I don't feel like it's anything creepy. But this person could be very helpful. This is another thing where if you allow this person, if you grab that sword, if you allow this to happen, it can be very good for you and can be very healing for this person. That's what you're giving them in return. You're allowing them to make amends or make peace with something that they couldn't fix with somebody who actually deserves it. It's not like they're, it's going to be like one of those things where I feel like, I'm going to say this as a Pisces, and I really do believe this, so if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. When we get looked out for, when people look out for us, we automatically look out for them. When we really believe someone genuinely cares for us as Pisces, because I'm a Pisces, we just automatically look out for somebody the same way. Unless we don't like them. That's the only catch-22. If for some reason they're looking out for you, but you really don't want them to, that's a whole other story, obviously. But like, if it's a compatible energy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we do that automatically. I just feel like it's not even like, I don't feel like we think about it, we just do it. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong, of course. Because I see this coming forward with this person, and it might make you a little like, oh, I don't know if I should allow them to do this for me. Because you got the 2 of Swords, which is typically a block, but then this card kind of shows it as a block, but it's almost like a battle of wills. Like, is it okay to let this person help me, or should I not let them help me? It's kind of like, this guy is like trying to pull the sword away from this lady, and she has the ability to really help him. But he's like, no, I should be able to do this on my own. So he's going to be like, no, let me do my own stuff. And she's like, but I can help you, and you deserve this help. It's letting go and letting this person help you. And realizing, they do have more to offer than maybe you realize. There's like this question if I should do it. Like, I feel like that's the biggest thing, like the question if I should allow this to happen. I do think this is a compatible connection. I don't think it has anything to do with romance. I know as a Pisces, I know we love the whole romance thing, blah, 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 blah. We all love it. But this isn't, I don't feel romance here. I don't feel it. I feel like this is a very good, compatible, sincere energy that just literally just cares about you as a person. Like love does not have to revolve around romance. We all know that, right? We all know that, right? We know that, right? Like, that's not a condition of love, obviously. There's a lot of people in our lives we love that has nothing to do with romance, right? We all know this, right? Okay. Once you let go, see, I'm seeing this, and I know it's the 2 of Cups, and I know what people are going to do. But, like, I see, like, I think it's this deck, maybe. It just doesn't feel... Because you'll notice these people, I mean, their hands are touching, but it's not like a lover's embrace, and it doesn't feel like a romantic thing to me. It feels like somebody I can depend on, a really good connection. Could be business, could be friendship. You could be meeting this person through someone else's marriage, or, like, for example, maybe they're related to somebody you're in a relationship with, or maybe a relative or friend of yours is starting to date somebody and this is a relative of theirs, or it is maybe that person. I don't know. It just feels like it's a good connection. It is a good connection. Envy is reversed. I don't see you having a romantic connection with this person anyway. I don't see you wanting to have a romantic connection with this person. So the envy reversed is kind of like, I don't really want this to go anywhere creepy. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I don't want this to go anywhere weird. I don't think it will. But this is like, it's almost like a team atmosphere. It's like a family atmosphere with this person. Even if it's a work situation and they don't blur outside of work, they will treat you like family in the realm that they deal with you in. So if this is a work connection and they only see you at the office, they will treat you like family at the office. I think you get what I'm saying. And it's very lucrative for you. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Is that the Ace of Pentacles with those 2 ferrets there? Yeah, it's only 1 pentacle there. It's a giant one. So, they look out for you. They will always look out for you. There's also, even if, just to be fair, if you think this person might have some romantic interest in you, just in case you feel that, you're like, oh, I'm wondering if that's there. Shouldn't be there, but what if it is? They won't be crossing any lines because I feel like they're very respectful and they respect boundaries. Because this is like a boundary card. This is like healthy boundaries when it's right side up. So I feel very good about that for you. It's very ornate too. I don't know if I should show it again, but very ornate card. I like the way the pentacle looks. I like these cards a lot. I think they're very defined, but very immaculate in my opinion. There's also the Chariot energy here, which is very compatible with the King of Cups, because the Chariot usually talks about like family, in my opinion. Sometimes it talks about Cancer energy, and that's why I'm saying family, because when I think of Cancer, I think of a very family-oriented sign. It's one of those signs that's all about family, definitely. And also a fighter when necessary. Fighter, protector of the home area. When I think of a Chariot, I think of them protecting the close by areas. They protect the homeland. That's what I think of them anyway. The home area. There's not even much you have to do with this situation. All you have to do is not block it. The Page of Pentacles upside down is telling me all it needs from you is to not block it. That's it. That's it. Just let it happen. Let it form. Don't worry about it, and it'll come together. As long as you don't block it, you'll be fine. Is there anything else here with the Magician? I got the dice again because I enjoy them. I'll tell you what numbers come up here. Numbers that come up are 8, 1, and 18. It's almost like a double 18. So the way I read these, 1 is fire, because the zodiac starts with fire, Aries, and then the 8 of fire is speed, something coming in very quick. The 18, I want to say that that's the moon. Yeah, that's the moon. That's you. Pisces is the moon in the tarot. The moon in astrology is Cancer, though. You match up with this person. This comes in really fast. You just don't block it. Go with it. Watch it. Don't try not to overthink certain things. Realize that the boundaries are great. This could be a great connection for you. I see this. Only thing I think of is like to just not let yourself get caught up in the thought of it. But if you feel like something is like, oh, other people might look at this a little weird, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Bounce it off of people that you really trust, that will see things correctly. Usually, as Pisces, we usually have somebody around us who's very analytical, maybe a little bit obnoxious. Bounce it off that one. Say, this person, we get along, there's nothing else, but like it's very platonic. But when this happens, how does that look to you if we did that? And they'll tell you the truth. Usually Pisces has at least one person around you that's just like very analytical and almost obnoxious. They're so analytical. Usually. it just seems like it happens. I'm not saying you hang out with that person all the time, but you usually have access to somebody like that you maybe avoid because they just like pull you out of, like Pisces likes to dream, and that's the person that pulls you out of your dream. So if you just think of whoever that person is who's very analytical and can bring it down, if you have a situation where you're like, I want to do this with this person, but I'm afraid it might look weird, bounce it off of that person, see what they think that looks like, and go from there. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.